$1.5 million will be allocated for a variety of projects in Wyoming to benefit wildlife conservation. The money comes from hunters and from Wyoming's governor, as Ray Hageman explains in this week's Game and Fish Report.
The Wyoming Governor's Big Game License Coalition will be allocating $1.5 million for 73 wildlife conservation projects in the state for 2025. The funding comes through the sale of the Wyoming Governor's complimentary big game licenses in 2024. Each year, the coalition, comprised of Wyoming-based wildlife conservation organizations, as well as the Wyoming Game and Fish Department, is tasked with marketing and selling the governor's complimentary big game licenses as authorized by state statute. These include 5 bighorn sheep, 5 moose, 10 deer, elk, antelope, and 5 wild bison licenses. The coalition allocates funds for various wildlife conservation projects through committees that focus on species-specific initiatives: elk, mule deer, bighorn sheep, moose, and an all-wildlife committee. Projects are diverse and range from habitat improvements, conservation easements, research, and efforts to facilitate wildlife movements across roadways. Participating conservation organizations include the Mule Deer Foundation, Muley Fanatics Foundation, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, and the Wyoming Wild Sheep Foundation. When licenses are sold, the revenue is dedicated to wildlife conservation, with 90% of the proceeds going back to the coalition and 10% staying within the selling organization. The collaborative funding model was founded under Governor Dave Friedenthal and continued by Governors Matt Mead and Mark Gordon. Since the group formed in 2003, the coalition has funded nearly $15 million in conservation projects in Wyoming. This is Ray Hageman with the Wyoming Game and Fish Department.